to do some strength training today, so you'll need a set of dumbbells, probably 2 kgs, or you'll just need to work a little bit with trial and error. So enough of a weight that you're strengthening your muscles, but not so much that you're straining them. Let's just stretch up and down. So you'll notice I'm moving more quicker because we're just warming up the shoulder joints. One more of those. Sweep the arms round, then touch down, stretch up, touch down, stretch up. Notice that I'm keeping my arms and my arm lines and my leg lines parallel to my midline. So squat the hips. It doesn't matter if you can't touch the ground, but you must be lowering your sitting bones and stretch your fingertips right up. 2 more of those, and down. And then just opposite hand to opposite knee, crossing your midline. Unilateral work, really good for the corpus callosum, which connects the left and right hemispheres of the brain. So getting your coordination in, just warming up, opposite hand, opposite thigh, and one more warming up exercise, 45-degree your feet, squat down, stretch up, squat down. So thighs go wide, take your arms round, breathe through your nose, just flow with it. Drop the hips, stretch up. Drop the hips, stretch up, and then turn your feet to your toes to face forward, slide from side to side. So that's a lateral bend, warming up the side body, and then come forward, just rotate your shoulders, so lock your elbows, arms are straight, and then use those long levers of your arms to rotate your shoulders. While you're doing that, pushing your heels into the ground, your glutes are turned on, and your anterior hip crests are facing forward. That's the last one. Okay, let's get some strength. So take your dumbbells, hold them by your sides, squat your knees, and up. So you're going to drop your hips and up. I'm turning sideways so you can see. Engage the core, drop to the earth and up. Drop to the earth and up. Using those thighs. While we're moving, you want to keep your knees and your feet hip width apart, and your elbows and your hands shoulder width apart. Notice how I'm not arching my neck. I'm not doing that to bring me up. That strains the lumbar and the cervical curve. So press the chin towards the throat, down and up. One more. Good. Stand evenly on both feet. Bend your knees, scoop your pelvis under, and lift your arms to the side and down. We're going to flow with that. There's a distinct pause at the top of the movement, and then in. Top of the movement. No momentum. Move, move, move. Can't move anymore. Down. So move until you get to the end of your range. Hold it. Down. 4 more of those. Oh, how beautiful is it? Stretch to the side. When you're doing this exercise, we've got 2 more. Do not turn your head, because we're using the traps, and you can pull some of those cervical vertebrae out of alignment. So keep your face facing forward. You're going to squat down and up. Squat down and up. Check in with your breath, that you're breathing through your nose. Relax your face, so elbows touch the mid-quad. 1 more. Good. Stand up straight. Stack your bones. So hips, knees, waist, shoulders, all the same line, up from the ground. Stretch up and down. Move with that. So things to watch out for, that your front ribs don't pop out and you arch your back. So you're stretching straight up from your shoulders. It's an arm, it's a deltoid strengthener. Flow the breath, keep moving. Good. 2 more. And that's the last one. Really good. This time you're going to roll down. So micro bend your knees and hang your arms straight down from your shoulders, round your back, hang down. And then draw yourself up. Stand upright. Roll down your spine. It's called articulating. Just articulate those vertebrae with one another. Your spine is a chain. Tension anywhere will affect the whole spinal chain. Roll down. Doesn't matter what your range is. If your range is only here, that's fine. You've got to work with what you've got. This is the last one. Nice work. Turn and face me. Place all your weight on one foot and just rest the toes to the ground, and then check in that your hips are square, your shoulders are over your waist, which is over your hips. Bend those arms, and primarily the biceps and the brachialis. So keep those elbows tucked into your torso, and I'm standing off this leg. If you want to load it more, you can raise that leg. This is where the work's happening. I'm distracting the brain from the balance and the stretch that I'm doing standing on one leg. And we're having such fun. Thank you for joining me. And down. Bend your knees. Roll down, roll down, roll down. And just hang down. Check in with your breath again. Lengthen the breath. Distinct pause after the inhale, distinct pause after the exhale, and then push the medial borders, the inner borders of the feet into the ground, and slowly draw up. Nice work. Roll the shoulders back. Set yourself up for the other leg. So place the weight on that leg. You can rest the toe mounds. Make sure you're not dropping out on the hip. Suck in towards your midline. I've still got my midline. Let's go. Once again, you can lift this leg if you want. But you can smile and relax your face. It is an agreeable appointment with the body. 4 more. That's 3, and that's 4. Good. Bring your weights, place them at the sides of your waist, step your feet straddle, and feet 45 degrees. Push the heels down. You're going to squat down and up. So take the thighs wide as you go down, and don't lean forward too much. Natural to lean forward a little bit, just to provide space for those adductors, but I'm not dropping my chest too much, and push the thighs wide. What a beautiful day. You know what constitutes a beautiful day? It's when you wake up and you're alive. Take the thighs wide. Good. Stay here. Bring the weights. Rest them on your mid quad. So my legs have got the weights. Things to check in for, check out for, check up for. Knee over heel, not over your toe. That's straining my knee. So draw the weight, and you should have a right angle, your heel directly over your knee, directly over your heel. Stay here and just sink to the earth and push down. The movement's coming from your heels. Stay down, stay down, stay down. Rise up, toe heel in together. Stand on one leg so you can come down to kneeling. So while we do these arm exercises, we are going to stretch the hip flexors, especially the hip flexors that are 2 joint muscles. So lean back a little bit and just check that your feet haven't rotated out. So you've got the tops of your ankles, long line from knees to tops of toes. Lean back, place the weights in front. You're going to take the elbows wide and the weight's up and down in tram lines. So parallel lines to each other. Your primary axis, keep going, is from the top of your skull to the tip of your coccyx. So that's your spine and your skull. Those are the first to form in uterus. So that's why they're your primary bones. That's your orientation axis. And perpendicular to that, so horizontal to the earth, you've got your hip girdle and your shoulder girdle. And then parallel to your midline, your leg lines and your arm lines. I think that's enough. So good. Release the weights, hands on your hips. Just lean to one side so you can bring the one foot up. Step up, stand on one foot, step down. Let's go. Up. Keep checking in. You want to keep that beautiful frame. Horizontal hip and shoulder girdle. One more this side. Aren't we doing well? Good. And just rest your hands on the earth. And let's just reorientate the hips and the shoulders. So push back, come up, push back, come up. Just a gentle flow backwards and forwards. Because we've got the other leg. And up you come. Good. Back you come. Onto your knee, onto your shins. Make sure your ankles are as much of the surface of the tops of your ankles on the ground. Lean back, lean back. Good. Then place the weights in front. Bring your body forward a little bit. And up and down. So no pause, just move up, move down. And remember, your face is facing forward. And you're having a great time, so relax. It's not brain surgery. It's a little bit of movement for your body, what your body loves. We aren't designed to sit around. We're designed to move. This is the last one. Good. Place your weights by your side, or if you're fatigued, then you can put them down. We're going to do the other leg. Step up, step down, step down. I don't know whether this is the other leg. Actually doesn't feel like it. Anyway, I hope that you've evened out your sides. 3 more. Don't even know if that's the same number that we did on the other side, but it's a little bit of fun, movement, building some strength. Okay, great. Place your weights on the ground, down onto your buttocks, feet flat, hold your hamstrings, round back and up. So round your back, roll over your coccyx, sacrum, little bit of the lumbar. Don't let your shoulders come up, push your shoulders down, and your arms are helping you. Your elbows are shoulder width. Why? So that we've got parallel to our midline lines of arms and legs. One more. Place your hands back. You can also be on your fingertips. Best to be flat. Rest the toe mounds together and in and out. If you want to load it a little bit more, you can take them further out, further out. If you want to load it even more than that, you can stretch up. But this is good. It's not a competition. It is an agreeable appointment with your body and me. How can that be a bad thing? Round up. 2 more. So good. Place your feet on the ground. Stretch up. Okay. So watch here. I lift my feet, roll over onto my heels, stand on my arms, bring my hips up, and stretch forward. And back. Stretch forward. And back. Stretch forward. 2 more. Nearly there. That's the last one. Okay, turn and face me. Stretch your legs wide to the side. Take 1 weight or 2 weights. If you've got 2 weights, fold your arms so that the weight becomes part of your torso weight. And if you only want to do it with 1, you can hold it in, and then to the side. So your legs and your bum are the base. Side to side, side to side. Flow the breath. Close the eyes, just calm. Check in with your body as you're moving. You're looking for length. So you don't want to be spasmed in. You want to provide space. So move with length, move with extension. Okay. Step your legs comfortably apart. Just bounce your knees to release that. Stretch your arms straight up. Squeeze your ears with your biceps. Drop the arms behind. So this is isolating to the triceps. And things to watch out for, that you don't arch back. So tuck in. And your axial skeleton is high. Your crown is facing the heavens. Your sitting bones are pushing down. And the bones of your torso are stacked nicely. The vertebrae are stacked nicely. That's the last one. Good. Stretch your legs straight. Hands on top of your thighs. And roll down, roll down, roll down. And then stretch up, stretch up, stretch up. Lean forward. Back you go. So breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Out. Just two more of those. And really good. Place your hands down. Feet down. Come up to tabletop. Maybe your tabletop doesn't look like that. There you go. But you're going to stretch up and down. Don't rock the body. Keep your midline. Stretch down. Stretch down. Flowing with that. You're standing on your arms. Your chin is tucked towards your throat. Press your 3 points of contact into the earth. Heel to hands. One more other side. Really nice. Stay there. Turn your inside arm. Bring this arm over. Swivel on your toe mounds. Bend back. Good. Interlace your fingers. Thumbs together. Squat down. And up. Squat down. So look how I'm sitting back. I'm getting my sitting bones as low as possible and then stretching up. I've got 3 more. Just a little workout to get the blood flowing, the muscles warm, and build some strength. That's your last one. Pick up your weights. Stay in a squat. Scoop your pubic bone under and really engage your core below your belly button. Push that in, and suck that in, engage that, and squat down. Reach your arms as if you're being pulled back by the elbows. Stretch back. Just 4 more. Just the arms moving. And last one. Good. Leave your weights on the ground. That's enough. We've got a life to live. We've got things to do. So turn and face me. Press your hands together. Check in with your body that your bones are stacked. Calm breath. And then you're going to sweep your arms wide. When they get straight out from your shoulders, stretch them. Hold that breath. And then bring it in. Other side. And bring it in. Sweep your arms up. Hook your thumbs together. Reach your fingertips high. Tuck those front ribs under. As much height as you can. Reach a little bit higher. And then just start to lean back and take the arms behind you. Calmly. It's not a goal. It's an experiment. So where is your range? Work with your range. The rest will come. Stick with it. And come upright. Sweep your arms down. Close your eyes. Stand upright, calm the breath, keep your eyes closed, take your weight onto one leg, and just draw the other foot off the earth. Eyes are closed or long blinks. Make sure your hip is over your knee, which is over your heel. And then return that foot to earth. Stand on both feet and draw the weight onto the other foot. Long blinks or eyes closed. Calm breath. Return the foot. Really good. Breathe your arms up. Place your hands together. Breathe out and down. And namaste.